In this edition of the EC Market Update, I'll be covering as many as 10 EC projects. Beginning with Tenet EC at Tampines Street 62, which is now 100% sold out, selling its last unit just recently in August 2023. Tenet features 618 units with a TOP for August 2026, and one of its biggest selling points is its proximity to the upcoming Tampines North Cross Island Line MRT station. Here is an overview of Tenet's launch timeline. On its launch day on 3rd December 2022, it sold 72% of all units. Subsequently, on the 7th January 2023, after balloting for second-timers, it was 93% sold, and just 9 months after its initial launch has achieved 100% sell-out. If you're curious about the prices achieved at Tenet, here's a quick look. For the 3-bedroom unit types, the average per square foot was 1,371, and the average price was $1.3 million. 4-bedroom unit types averaged $1,388 per square foot, with its average selling price at $1.642 million. And for 5-bedroom units, the average per square foot was $1,417, with an average selling price of $2.234 million. If you are keen on the location that Tenet is in but miss out a chance to buy a unit there, the good news is there is another EC land plot coming up right next to Tenet that is even closer to the Tampines North MRT station. I'll be talking about that land plot in the later part of this video. For the remaining 9 EC projects, I'll be covering them across 3 categories: currently available, upcoming, and pending launches. The first of 2 currently available projects is North Gaia at Yishun Avenue 9. Developed by Sing Holdings, North Gaia features 616 units with a TOP set for June 2027. And one of its biggest selling points is its proximity to the very picturesque 𝒑𝒉𝒆𝒄𝒂𝒕𝒊𝒐𝒏 Nature Park to the north, just across the road. At this point of filming, North Gaia is currently 60% sold and is still the lowest price EC in the market that you can purchase right now. There are 3-bedroom units starting from $1.167 million or just $1,204 per square foot. 4-bedroom units are now available from $1.635 million and $1.638 million. And the last 5-bedroom unit left at 1,593 square feet, priced at $2.139 million. And by the way, the project will also have a free shuttle bus service for the first 2 years after TOP. Next is Altura EC along 𝒂𝒑𝒐𝗿𝗏 Avenue 8. Altura by 𝗂𝒨 features 360 units and will TOP in March 2027. At this point of filming, it is currently 89% sold. Back on its launch day in 5th August 2023, Altura sold 61% of all units, achieving an average per square foot of $1,433. If you are keen on the launch date price analysis for Altura EC that might give you an idea for how units are priced in a new launch EC project, check out this other video for more information. At this moment, if you are keen on this project, there is a selection of 3-bedroom units available starting from $1.389 million and $1.395 million. 4-bedroom units starting from $1.702 million and $1.722 million, and 5-bedroom units starting from $2.21 million and $2.22 million. Altura EC is within 1 kilometer to St. Anthony's Primary School, 𝗪𝒉 Primary School, and the upcoming ACS Primary that is set to move over to Tengah in 2030. And that's a nice segue to the next section, upcoming EC projects. The first is what's likely to be the only EC launch in 2024, and that is Lumina Grand by CDL, located along 𝒂𝒑𝒐𝗿𝗏 West Avenue 5, right beside Altura EC. If you're looking out for this project, here are some key dates to take note of. Show flat preview and submission of e-application from the 12th to 22nd January 2024. Full price list release 24th to 25th January, balloting day 26th January, and booking day 27th January 2024. These dates may be subject to change, so do check back with me for the latest information. Here is an overview comparing between Altura EC and Lumina Grand EC. Lumina Grand is a larger project with 512 units as compared to Altura's 360 units. Lumina Grand will have 10 blocks from 12 to 13 stories as compared to Altura's 6 blocks of 15 stories. Both are within 1 kilometer tender to the future location of ACS Primary School and are primed to complete sometime in 2027. Lumina Grand's show flat is located right next to Lakeside MRT station. Do drop me a note if you'd like to take part in this upcoming review. Now, you might be familiar with Copen Grand, the first EC in Tengah, which launched on the 22nd of October 2022, selling 73% and fully selling out just over a month later on the 27th of November 2022. Now, if you're keen on acquiring an EC unit in Tengah but missed the chance for Copen Grand, the good news is there are 2 more EC projects coming up in Tengah. Both these land plots have been named Plantation Close, so for clarity purposes, I'll refer to them as Plot 1 and 2. These 2 land plots are located side by side at the southernmost area of Tengah, in between Tengah Park and Bukit Batok West MRT stations. The first plot to launch is Plot 1, located nearer to Tengah Park MRT station. It will be developed by 𝗨𝗏𝗏 Sunway and will feature around 495 units. The land for Plantation Close Plot 1 was sold on the 11th of September 2023, and if you add in that 15-month wait period mandated by the government, we are looking at 11th of December 2024 being the earliest that the developer can launch the project for public sales. However, from my experience looking at EC projects, the actual launch is typically closer to the 16th month mark, and that is due to the amount of prep work needed by the developer after the 15-month wait period has been lifted. And so that means we are likely looking at a January 2025 launch for Plantation Close Plot number 1. I'll talk about Plantation Close Plot 2 in the later part of this video. Next is the Tampines Street 62 Parcel B EC that is located right next to Tenet and even closer to the Tampines North MRT station. This project will be developed by Simlian and will feature around 700 units, which is a slightly larger project than Tenet at 618 units. The land plot was sold on the 9th of October 2023, and factoring in that 15-month mandatory wait period, we are looking at the earliest being 9th of January 2025. And factoring in about a month of prep work, we are looking at most likely a February 2025 launch timeline for this project. And just to cover very quickly what's happening at Tampines North MRT station, that's the upcoming Tampines Avenue 11 integrated condo development directly on top of Tampines North MRT station. This land plot was awarded on the 11th of July 2023 to successful bidders 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒄 Residential and 𝒕𝒂𝒄𝒄 Commercial, which is a joint venture between UOL Singland and CapitaLand. Now, for a condo project like this, there is no restriction on when the project can launch, but typically it occurs about 1 year after the land plot has been sold. So we're looking at a 2024 Q3 launch of this particular integrated project. And so a lot for residents to look out for at Tampines North area. And for our last section, pending EC launches, back to Plantation Close Plot number 2. This land plot is located at the southernmost tip of Tengah, bounded by PIE and Bukit Batok Road, and it's close to Bukit Batok West MRT station. It can yield around 560 residential units, and just recently on the 30th of November 2023, the government made this land plot officially available for developer sale, with developer tender closing on the 1st of February 2024. And if I assume a more or less standard timeline for the process of awarding the tender and the 15-month wait period, we will likely be looking at the launch of this project sometime in May or June 2025. And so that will make it 1 EC launch in 2024 and 3 EC launches in 2025. Next is the Tampines Street 95 EC land plot located near to SAFRA Tampines, Temasek Polytechnic, and Tampines West MRT station. This land plot can yield an estimated 560 residential units. However, at this juncture, it is still within the developer's application list, which means an official tender date and tender close date, and therefore launch date has all not been set as yet. Next is the Senja Close EC land plot located along KJE and near to West Spring Secondary School. There hasn't been an EC launch in this part of Bukit Panjang for a very long time, so there is understandably quite a bit of interest for this particular project. However, this land plot is pretty small and is only set to yield around 295 residential units. And at this point of filming, it is also in the developer's application list, which then means an official launch is not yet confirmed. And for our 10th EC update, a newly released land plot that is bound to delight residents of Pasir Ris, the Jalan Loyang Besar EC that was just announced on the 6th of December 2023 as part of the government's first half 2024 GLS program. This land plot is located directly beside downtown East and near to Pasir Ris Beach and also Pasir Ris MRT station, which, by the way, is set to expand further with the introduction of the Pasir Ris Cross Island Line station. More details on this land plot will only be released in May 2024, so we'll have to wait and see what the government has in store for this land plot at that juncture. And so that's it. I hope this year-end EC market update has been useful for you. If you are keen on any of the currently available or upcoming EC projects, do drop me a note. I'll be keen to run you through the entire process of preparing and acquiring an EC unit. Till then, take care and I'll see you in the next one.